Hi guys, thanks for joining me. My name is Denise. Today we're going to talk about getting your specific person off the pedestal. So I had a call recently with a wonderful client, and as we talked about this concept, she really understood it. And she went, "Holy F, there is no pedestal." And that's the message here, right? So this is how you actually get your specific person off the pedestal once and for all for good, is you become aware that that's an illusion you've created. In truth, there is no pedestal. In truth, there is no specific person outside of you that you're waiting to choose you, right? All of this concept of I need to get my specific person off the pedestal is what continues to reinforce the experienced reality where they appear to be above you or on a pedestal and you appear to be less than, right? It is in this awareness of I need to change this awareness of I have to get them off. How do I? Figuring it out, watching videos, trying to do affirmations, trying to build yourself up, whatever it is. All of that is further creating, further supporting, further inducing the experience where they appear to be on a pedestal. But it's recognizing that this is all part of the illusion of 3D. There is no pedestal for anyone to be on. And the best remedy, I believe, the ideal concept, the best remedy to get this back into equilibrium is to recognize the truth of reality, which is you are the only cause. This idea that something is greater than you or outside of you really comes from the idea that that something has the power to either choose you or not, right? It's that you have to prove your worthiness for that thing or person to choose you or to come into your life or to, grace you with its presence. And instead, it's recognizing everything's happening from you. You're choosing. You are choosing. You're not waiting for someone to choose you. You're not waiting for abundance to choose you or to be attracted to you. That insinuates that there's some changes you have to make to become something different so that you can then be rewarded with your desires. All of that's false. You can create the experience where it appears that way. You can certainly create the experience where it appears that you have to bring yourself up or knock them down and create this whole new dynamic and prove your worthiness by changing your self-concept and cleaning up your mental diet. You can do that. You can stay busy in the reflection of the manifestation. And if you have the assumption that it will get you to where you want to be, then it will. However, none of that's actually necessary. None of it's actually true. And none of it really needs to take place. And the fastest way from where you are to where your desires are fulfilled is to stand where you are and assume that your desires are fulfilled. Assume that you're the only cause. Assume that if something hasn't shown up for you in your reality, it's the fulfillment of your assumption. It's as simple as that, right? If you're manifesting a specific person and you've yet to hear from them, instead of wondering why, or I must have them on a pedestal, I must think they're better than me, I must think they've moved on, I need to clean up these thoughts. No, just recognize I'm the cause of that. And it's not about blame or punishment or shame. It's about empowerment. It's about the truth. It's about seeing it for what it truly is, not for what it appears to be. Because it can appear to be a myriad of things, and they can all be real experiences that you have that feel valid and true, but none of them are the actual truth. The actual truth is that I am creates. The actual truth is that who you say you are and who you persistently assume you are will reveal your experience, will create your experience, will be manifested in the reflection around you, will show up as your 3D reality, right? So when you're not hearing from them, it's, I didn't choose them. I didn't choose to hear from them today. Take accountability. Bring the power back to source, because that's the only place that exists anyway. That's where it truly is. But if you're busy looking at how to get them off a pedestal, what are you doing? You're literally creating the experience where they're on a pedestal. And that's all illusory. So, right, you want to start coming back to source. This is the answer to all of it. Who am I being now? Who am I being now? Who am I declaring myself to be? Who am I declaring I am is? However you want to word it is irrelevant. But that's the gist of it, is that you're coming back to the source of I am, and you're deciding who I am is. You're choosing, you're selecting. You're not waiting for your specific person to choose you, to chase you, to love you, to adore you, to cherish you, right? I did all that. I ran around in the reflection of affirming all that, but realizing that really that was just me perpetuating this illusion that I wasn't being chosen, this illusion that they were separate from me and I was waiting for them to change, this illusion that I was waiting for the circumstances to shift and for them to have a change of heart and to now choose me. And in actuality, it was me. I was choosing every day, and I continue to choose my experienced reality. You've always been the chooser. You've always been the selector. You've always been the creator. And you do it through that which you are aware of being. Period. That's what it comes down to. So if you're aware of being below your specific person, then you will create the experience that feels like they are on a pedestal, and then you can get wrapped up in trying to figure out how to knock them down or bring you up and do da 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 da. Totally unnecessary. Oh yeah, there is no pedestal. Anytime that pops up in your reality, oh yeah, the truth is there is no pedestal. There is no spoon, right? Like it's all you. There is no pedestal for me to try to get them off of. There is me recognizing that I'm the cause of all of my experiences. I'm the cause of my entire 3D reality. I'm choosing. No one else. Not waiting to be chosen. I am choosing. Okay, there's the difference in that. So yeah, this client had a really profound experience as we walked through this, and it suddenly hit her how she has been creating this idea that there's this imbalance and she has to fix it, and all of that is just perpetuating that experience. And she, in that moment, dropped it and let go of it and realized, oh yeah, I don't have to create that. It goes back to what I've talked about before, where it's like we create obstacles simply to overcome them. You know, we create through our assumptions that this thing is in the way and this needs to be changed and this needs to be overcome and this needs to be conquered, but all of that is not true. That we can create the experience of that, but none of it's the actual, I guess, fundamental truth of it all. It's not the definitive truth, right? You're creating the experience, the illusion of that perception, and then wanting to overcome it. And in your persistence in wanting to overcome it, you keep reinforcing its existence, right? It's the wanting to change it that keeps reinforcing that it's there. That's what keeps the experience alive. When you drop it and say, there's nothing for me to change, let it be. Let it be. Bring your awareness back to source. That's the remedy. That's the method. That's the technique. Let it be and bring your awareness back to source. So, an easy affirmative reminder is let it be. And who am I being now? Right? Like it's quite simple, really. We create all these complications to try to overcome the complications, and we truly don't have to. So there we go. There's no pedestal. You're all good. It's all coming from you. It's all coming from you. You're choosing. You're selecting. You're the only cause. You're the source of it all. There is nothing outside of you that you're waiting to become suddenly good enough for it to, like I said, grace you with its presence. You're choosing. Choose it. Choose wisely. Choose abundantly. Choose lovingly. Okay? All right. See y'all next time.